lay your head down on my shoulder and let my heartbeat keep your time. And in the future, you'll be old enough to draw more apparent lines. Well, tell me what you want, tell me what you need. Can I satisfy the hunger in your chest? Listen to the backbeat of the kick drum. Doesn't it tell your story best?
What are you studying?
I'm studying psychology.
I am such a head case. You are just a broken starlet.
Yeah.
In my nuclear vision, I see more repetition.
So you are studying psychology. Do you like it?
I do. I enjoy it a lot, yes.
How many years have you been here?
This is my 3rd year, so I'm a junior. Not necessarily easy, I would say. It depends.
It's okay, forget about it. It's okay, just go on.
I feel like it depends on your ability to take initiative. If you want to join a club, that's a great way to make friends. If you are on a sports team, that's a great way to make friends.
Right.
But yeah, you have to be willing to put yourself out there. I was blessed because my roommate that I met, the first day I ever met her, was the first day of move-in, and she turned out to be my best friend. So
you live on campus?
I live close. I live off campus.
What did you learn from from college so far?
Well, I have learned a lot of knowledge in academically. I'm studying psychology, yes. But you learn a lot about yourself. You learn a lot about the struggle of meeting friends. You're trying to discover your identity, what you want to do with your life, time managing. This is such a vital time in your life to make major decisions. So you're figuring out a lot about yourself. I definitely have some loans I took out, which I'm upset about.
Why? So after college you have to pay it back?
Yes.
That's stressful.
That is stressful, but obviously if you're here studying, then you believe that it's worth the investment. But like I said before, I am trying to get money through the U.S. military to hopefully pay for my school. That's a very stable job, stable benefits. So it depends. It is a lot of money. So, however, the mentality is that it is manageable because you are probably paying about $100 to $300 a month. Probably not as much as 300, but maybe 200 every month when you have a stable job after college. So it's a bill that you're paying for probably 10 years, without a doubt. So at St. John's, we have core classes that we have to take, and they're required classes. So there's philosophy and theology. You have to take electives that are outside of your major, which is really useful. So you can become a well-rounded individual. But I've had great theology courses studying religious scriptures in an educational setting, not in a religious setting, not in a church telling you what to believe, but in an academic setting, talking about scripture. It was really educational and eye-opening. So it changed my perspective on my religion, which is such a major belief system to have as a person. But yeah, I met people that changed my perspective on things. I was talking to you about my friend Nicole. Meeting her was incredible. It was miraculous. I met someone who I'm still with 3 years later, that we're helping each other get through, this time in our lives.
So is she still here in college?
Yeah, she lives with me, and she's a fine arts major. You don't have to go to church, but you do have to take certain Christian classes. You have to take one Christian theology class. But after that, they offer other religious classes that you can take as well. Buddhism, Hindu, different ones that if you're lucky to also get the education. I mean, I'm taking a jewelry design class, so I'm learning how to literally make jewelry from like wire and beads, you know, like using these tools to manipulate wire and like make a necklace. Yeah, I probably would enjoy it more if I had more time to do it. But yeah, it's fun. It's such an interesting skill to know how to make jewelry. I definitely think it's worth it because it took me out of my upbringing situation, you know, which was fine. But like I grew up like about 4 hours south of here, so I'm in a new place. Maryland, near like DC.
Okay.
So college gave me the opportunity to meet new people who I felt like I was destined to meet, and education, of course, and also just the experience of living in a different culture, you know, like New York City is its own world.
I know.
And it's for me who comes from like a more like town royal farm area. It's a lot. It's inspiring. One, Manhattan is even more expensive.
You are so right.
NYU is like $100,000. Like, that's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I like being in Queens. Queens is so beautiful. I mean, to go overseas, that'd be cool. Like, I'm all about experiencing as much as I can in this world. So a different country would be a cool experience. Germany, even Hawaii, South Korea. I think it's so important for you to go where you are afraid, you know, and it's really beautiful, like how you stepped out of your comfort zone. I think that's what this life's about, is continually like challenging ourselves and literally going where we are afraid to go, because that's where you're gonna reap the greatest rewards.
他所在的这个St. John这个大学呢，在我们皇后区基本上算是最好的私立大学了啊，学费也是特别的贵。这个女孩呢，看的是非常的开朗活泼啊，但是讲实话来说，她也告诉我也没有太多的朋友，可能也就30个。对于我们很多人在这边生活习惯的人，或者说你从小到大一直生活在一个大城市的人，你不会有那种感恩的心。但是对于她来说，能有机会生活在这个地方，能接触到各种各样的人，然后去看到不同的建筑，去曼哈顿，对于他来说呢，是一种就是相当于上帝的一种保佑。我觉得这些普通大学和一些著名的私立大学很关键的一点就是他们的学生素养。比如说我现在在的那个普通的公立大学，可能简单来说，我们学的专业知识和说著名的私立大学可能没什么区别，但是呢，我们的学生的素质和其他学生的素质，讲实话来说是有分别的。或者说我们学校的人可能自信的学生跟一个著名的大学的学生里面去对比的话，可能自信的人数比他们要少很多。你想一下，如果说你在一个著名的大学，你身边的人都是一些很自信你跟他们在一起，然后你也会变成和他们一样。你想想，如果说你在生活中各个方面都非常自信的话，你觉得不成功可能吗？好吧，这期视频就到这里嘛，希望呢对大家有那么一丁点的帮助，咱们下期再见，拜。